So we are back for the second matchup of our tournament in Madden 22. So you be the home team. I'm gonna be the Jets, and he's gonna be the Patriots. And we're gonna try to do 6-minute quarters, but we're doing 4-minute quarters because we need to save time. So we're gonna do 4-minute quarters. So I don't know what the Jets I don't know what game plans to put for the Jets. They might be the worst team this year. They're probably the Jaguars. So just move it to 4 minutes. Right now you're the home team, so you have control. Just move it to 4 minutes and let's just go. So here we are. We will do 6 minutes, but it's like 9:30 right now. I'm trying to save time, so we're doing 4 minutes. Wait, the Jets have Thomas Morstead now. I thought he...
Yeah,
I thought you were tired.
Taylor now from the end zone.
So, what is his ability right now? Can I see what his ability is? I might need to change my playstyle. I'm playing with the Jets, so that probably isn't count. No, I meant like your home ability. Not. I don't think any of our players have any abilities like at all. I meant home team gains more momentum on touch. And now the Jets have
throwing Jones.
That could be an issue. Or maybe it won't be an issue. Does he have to lose more momentum when he throws picks? Yeah.
The Jets about set to go on offense, led by their rookie quarterback for 2021.
Well, Matt Jones has been the best rookie quarterback so far, although really none of them have been that good. He's just been decent. Everyone else has been like bad or terrible.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches.
When your left tackle's got a shoulder
strong
strain.
run there by Michael Carter, reminiscent of his days at North Carolina. A 1,000-yard rusher each of his last 2 years in Chapel Hill. Despite being in a timeshare with Javonte Williams, who was a second-round pick of the Denver Broncos. Carter, the second pick of the 4th round out of UNC. He could be the Jets' leading rusher.
Holding on them or holding on us? I was thinking face mask, but I didn't think it looked like it. But whatever. They're not.
But the hand got up into the face mask, and the officials, they were looking for it. They spotted it.
It's an easy call too when it's right in front of them. You see that neck twist just a little bit, and that's enough to draw the flag.
That was. I had it.
First down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably...
And he's here.
It looked like he was going to make it, but he's not very fast. So. I didn't realize all 3 of my touchdowns so far have been quarterback runs in turn. So those are all 3 of my touchdowns have been so far. Although the Jets are not a team I was thinking I would do that. That makes sense for the Bills, but not for the Jets.
Everything right, and he still ends up in the end zone.
Morstead out
that was
now following the touchdown.
Off on the accuracy.
Taylor now from the end zone, and this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play
you
of the game
pick.
leads to
that
6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor.
I had the touchdown with the receiver. We were on the run there. The running back was open.
Let's go out and play.
But whatever. I scored either way.
4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line. And
yes! Oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. I was saying it doesn't matter, the offensive lineman is going to get it, but apparently he's not.
He'll be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got.
All right, nice job, offensive lineman, who somehow. You want to look at the replay and see how he somehow missed that.
Back there, though, so much going on. So much.
All right, let's look at a terrible play by the offensive lineman. So, let me get the camera to work. So he fumbles it here. And the offensive lineman. He went down a little early, then he missed it. Whatever, doesn't matter. Get on with the game.
Sometimes you forget the number one thing. Take care of
a 0-yard run is what I was looking for.
Like that. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Another run on 2nd down with Carter. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. On 3rd down, Wilson.
Oh, that was bad. Whatever.
Throw there as that's knocked down.
I have no complete passes, but I'm winning.
Jets with the football here to
and I might be winning by more.
After one,
I don't know if I should get all the way. Got it.
And this one is right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then.
Jets beating the Patriots would be a decent upset, right?
The silver lining is they got the 3, right?
Well, right now it seems like that's going to happen based on the 2 early game turnovers.
You always stand ready to pounce. Always. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
No, we missed.
Scoreboard, had a drive going, pushed it past the 50-yard line. So
that was not good. Well, whatever, he had 40 yards.
Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Juke the running back.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammate's going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. From the 39, Wilson, and he finds Tyler Croft. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45.
He was kind of slow during that run.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12,
yeah, I didn't ever. Whatever. I just caught the play and I didn't understand what was happening. I thought it doesn't matter. Whatever.
I like the
It
idea
didn't
to
work.
mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution
Well,
is a little lacking.
yeah, 4-minute quarters are on faster than I thought they would. What? Yeah, but That's we wanted to save time. So.
A reminder that when halftime
we're gonna have to do.
Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside.
So far, this looks like it will be a blowout.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Well, whatever.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh no!
Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Somehow the guy who is right next to him, who is our fastest player on the team, did not catch up, but some random wide receiver who's on the other side of the field did.
So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
You wonder what the discussion will be now.
I probably would not go for 2 in that situation.
I think we were headed towards 1. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
Oh, he missed it. No good. So this remains a 4-point game.
It lagged a little bit. I don't know. I don't think it's. I think my ability said. I don't think that's what my ability said. You're going onside? Yeah, I don't think that's what your ability is.
Onside kick.
10 yards. I got 10 yards. Out of bounds.
So unsuccessful.
All right, that means I get good field position in a minute 13. Now we gotta rescore. We're gonna.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it?
They
see that happen.
I thought it was gonna give me an option to decline or accept that, but nope. Auto accepted it, which is fine with me.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson.
Oh, come! I got hit.
Picked off by Juwan Bentley. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the football to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
Well, your ability is away teams can receive incorrect hot runs. There's nothing about your kick meter, just lagged, I guess. Oh no, he's open. Alright, well, too bad. He lost the yard. Good.
Good. The play back at the 45-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Alright, lost some time on that one. Wait, that's not what I. Alright. Oh, that's when mine came up. I thought it was coming out from the other side, but I forgot I'm not the home. He's got some open.
This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And he will have a Patriots first down.
All right, how much time is left?
Now the Patriots going to use one.
I think it's at 25.
As
25. Okay.
25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 25 on 2nd down.
Whatever. You might not score either way.
Picked off by Ashton Davis.
Yeah, I got pressured, and that's how I threw the other pick.
Certainly not what he was hoping.
All right, now it says, "Hey, I know, like I only have one play, but still."
Every time you throw an interception, if you do things
I don't want to do here, though.
And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning through 28.
We get sacked. We just have to not fumble. We'll get sacked.
How things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now.
No way. Come on!
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Not happening.
And these guys have got it back.
No way.
Closing stages of the first half. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so.
You're gonna fake it?
Young quarterbacks. It may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
All right, whatever. That's how we're going to end the half.
Couldn't get a throw off with a pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And the Jets,
it was not a tight contest until he threw the picks, which seems to always happen on Hail Marys. You know, I wanted to kneel.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Zach Wilson and the Jet offense set to take over here. And it was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you. Appreciate what you've done. You guys have picked me up in a big way. And guess what? I'm going to get back to being who I am, which is pretty darn good. Let's go play the second half.
Another run on second down with Carter.
Wait, I didn't realize all of my touchdowns have been quarterback runs and all of your touchdowns have been pick sixes so far. Yeah, because your touchdown in the first game was the pick six on the Hail Mary, and your touchdown this one was pick six.
Of a big second half.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Oh, it's 3rd and 1. I can just
give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
got it. Yes, got it.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They find some open field here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
Slide. Alright, I actually figured how to slide. That was
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first.
I just wasn't sure, so I just gonna press a random button. Probably could have gone out longer, but I really didn't want to fumble it, so.
On a counter, Carter.
What?
2 yards the loss,
Whatever.
2nd and 12.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Yeah, let's go now, let's go now, let's go now.
Another run on second down with Carter. And able to get him down, but he does.
Alright, end of the third quarter, nothing really happened.
Back now in Foxborough. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run with Carter. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you said, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that can come back and get you.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. The carry here for the big tight end.
First touchdown that wasn't a quarterback run. This, for me, this time.
Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Jets will extend their lead. Well, that makes this a two-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah,
you get those passing like 30 times.
Points have been throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
All right. You're going to need to do a big comeback. Well, you almost scored that fast at the end of the second half. That was a big hit. So you need to score. You need 2 scores to win. You need to score 2 times in 3 minutes. Or you could get a touchdown to conversion, a field goal to tie it, bring it into overtime.
This drive becomes very critical.
There's less chance that's happening.
Picked off by Bryce Hall.
Well, I pressed die. He just sat down. This is I was not expecting this to be a blowout, especially not in the Jets' favor. This is a big upset. Oh crap! It actually works out somehow. I got no power, so you could be able to get it in.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taylor now from the end zone.
Well, now you need
he'll be stopped right
3 scores in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So it got harder, but it's not technically impossible. If he gets an onside kick, it's still possible, I'd say.
As they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter, they need points quickly. And that is knocked away.
Hit that, then it might have been impossible.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down.
I knew it was a screen, but I didn't know how to defend against it. I didn't know what defense to call. Oh, you!
That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means
you got unlucky with that spin move animation. I directed you out of bounds and couldn't change your angle before you ran out of bounds. Ooh, alright, I have abilities, but, oh, he was right. Alright, he was wide open there, we didn't get him.
But not before they work it across midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
You're just gonna keep calling that play. What's the guy's name?
And will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right.
Alright, well now he's gotta call, and now he's gotta make adjustments fast. Well,
so the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh.
And my goodness, another interception.
All right.
Picked off at the 14. And
I think that ends it.
Over there as his guys will get the football back. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this,
Max Jones had a Justin Fields game when we first played it.
Based on the fact that he's still out there,
I can do like 8 picks. Well, that was Trey Lance, not Justin Fields.
Really strong mentally and
right?
wants him to play through it.
Where's Justin Fields?
You need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up.
You sure about that? I mean, we're up 3 scores, a minute and a half left. I would say we're pretty much there, but you know, we could fumble it, and they could just go on by kicks and win.
They run with Samaje's younger cousin. This is LaMichael Pirine. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots.
Wait, so home team receiver and away defense can primary receiver as the head coach can. Oh, good for us then.
It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And they're going to have this across midfield. And
you're 3 out of our quarterback had a terrible game.
Gain of 28 as the drive continues.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Alright, we're gonna do that again to make we're gonna attempt a last-second field goal.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space.
So let's move away.
Ultimately, he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And we will get a timeout.
Right, this is a 60-yard field goal, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 60. I guess it means more reason to go for it. More reason to kick a 60-yard field goal. Do we have wind? No, there's no wind. That means we're definitely not going to do this. But you never know. Especially if we get the accuracy off by a little bit.
And that one's not gonna get
close. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. I guess it was an upset.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets.
Zach Wilson had a terrible game. 3 for 8. 7 yards and 3 picks. I mean, he threw less picks. But so that's it for this video. Bye.